Today I'm moving into my dorm room for my first year here at Mizzou, first semester. It's a little bit hectic, but nobody's had any big meltdown yet, so I'm optimistic.
Ariel's been ready for college since about the 6th grade. I'm really happy for her. I think she's really going to do well.
She's not just in college, she's in the honors college. It's emotional for a lot of reasons. And even when my mom went to college, there were still segregated colleges. So today is a great day for a million reasons. I'm so proud of her.
What it means to be an American is freedom.
I don't believe the American dream.
I think it is hard to be an Asian in America today.
Your Fellow Americans is a project asking questions about race, immigration, and the American dream. We're just trying to figure out what it means to be American for as many different folks as possible. Jeanna and Kyle Repass live in Overland Park, Kansas. In May of 2014, we joined Jeanna, her mother Johnice, and her daughter Ariel as they discussed race, immigration, and the American dream around the dinner table.
I think that the American dream is hogwash.
And there you go.
Well, so the disillusionment starts early, I see.
No, you didn't get this is the mom I got all the time. You get nicey grandma who only comes out when someone makes you sing Pick a Bale of Cotton. This is what I got all the time.
Until this country learns the lessons of its past, we're not worth even the papyrus that the Constitution is written on. So the American dream gets no credit from me.
I guess for me, I spent a lot of time with my grandma when I was growing up, when I was younger, and I saw that family was the focus and was very important. And for me, my American dream is to hope that I can do better, that the sins of the past will not reoccur, that my generation will not be the generation to let that happen. And really, in some ways, I feel like we're getting there, but there's so many African Americans who don't get the chance to go to school or who start school and don't finish. I don't know. I'm used to being less than a percentage point in statistics.
When I think about the American dream and I think about how many young black girls do not make it to college, this is how we move forward, not just Ariel, but the whole black community. Every time we have an African American get educated, it's a step forward. So for my daughter to not only graduate from high school with honors, but to go to college and be a pre-med major, it's everything.
All you want for your kids is the best. All you want for them is to not feel any of the pain that you felt. You want them to know life better than the life that you had.
And therefore?
And therefore, I didn't let you in the kitchen. I couldn't help it about the cleaning up gene, though. You got that one from my mom.
But is there fear, though? Because with me, you didn't want me to learn that. With Ariel, do you not have the same fear?
There were a couple of things. I knew what your intellect was going to be. And I wanted you to focus on that. Being smart was much more important than being handy in the kitchen.
I can't cook a homemade meal. I mean, I can bring some hamburger helper to a potluck, but that's about it.
But you can take your credit card out and buy whatever you want to eat whenever you get ready.
That is true.
That's the difference. That's what I wanted for you.
But it's okay for Ariel to cook.
I'm intrigued because I'm assuming she's going to have the credit card and she can make the choice. I thought your choices were more limited. And that's all I ever wanted for all of you, was just to have the choice.
Is that how you defined American dream?
It is the American dream. But, it has its limitations because it's tainted.
I think for me, when I think about the American dream and if it's attainable, I would have to say, I don't know, because every single day, my color is not a description. Oh, Jeanna, who's black? It's a definition. And until I stop being defined by my color, I don't believe you can have the American, because the American dream was a melting pot. That you came in and you were a melting. It didn't matter where you came from. If you just worked hard enough, you could get there. And the truth of the matter is, you are still defined by where you came from. You're defined by your color.
You know, I'm black and I'm so proud of it. It's, you know, God made me, created me beautifully to be that. My husband is very white with beautiful blue eyes, and God created him to be exactly that. And we see those differences, but those are just descriptions, not definitions, not being defined by that.
No, I mean, honestly, I don't, believe that I've achieved the American dream, but I still believe in the American dream. I don't think it's hogwash, because even if it's something I haven't obtained, I know it's something that my daughter can. And I think you think it too, or else you wouldn't have been fighting for it.
What I understood from my great-great-grandmother was that they survived slavery because they thought that one day there would be an Ariel who could choose the college she wanted to go, who could choose the profession she wanted to go in. They didn't know her, but they knew she was coming. To me, that part of the American dream is valid and wonderful and attainable one generation to the next. That's what we should be articulating. And it's not about where you live. It's about the quality of life you give to the people that are coming after you, what they inherit, the knowledge, the gifts, the culture, all of those things that you can't put a price on.
Jeanna and Johnice cared more about the advancement of their children than their own personal success. What do you think? Is the American dream about your kid's life or about yours? Comment below or visit kcpt.org/yourfellowamericans.